I know you're being sorry, but I would like you to leave it.
Yep, that's exactly what you get if you can't keep your hands to yourself.
Is it actually true that every guy...
That's hilarious. Wow. It's the fact that she waited for them to stop jiggling to speak. And by the way, that laugh is contagious. When she starts bragging about how many dudes want my spot.
Listen, gang, both hands up. God can snatch all the life out of me right now. I don't get one.
Yeah, those dudes, by the way, just want to pump and dump.
Men be wanting you to compete for a spot in their life like they a bad bitch or something. What's going on?
What's going on is a lot of women run with this narrative that they think a lot of men are just easy. They think men are supposed to be easy, and once a man has a standard, it becomes a problem. They don't like when a man has a standard or has morals and has respect for himself. So then they get to shaming and calling you sassy, just like this woman did right here. Like, what's going on? You a bad bee? No, I'm just a man with standards. I have rules, and I move in a moral code that you just simply don't understand or you're just not used to. Have you ever curved a woman or not responded to a DM before? Do you know how mad they get? It's kind of like how the men get with the women. Like, bro, it's the same thing. They get just as mad as the men, bro. I promise you, I can kid you not. They'll go as far as, oh, you don't like me? You must be GAY. I'm telling you, they're not used to denial, bro. They're just not used to men with standards. So, no, it's not about competing for a spot. He just might not want to fuck with you.
Yeah, unlike these modern women, if we're not interested, we show you that we're not interested. And that leads to us handling rejection better than most women. Because the average man has been rejected more than the average woman. And that's just a fact.
Men, love. Woman, love money.
It's a bright future ahead of us if women start exposing women.
I can smell your pussy from here.
You've been cutting hair for 18 years. You see a lot of cheating?
Yes, I've had people tell me they are more loyal to me as a hairdresser than they are their husbands. So I had a client come in and she was getting her hair blown out and I asked her where she was going. And she said, out to dinner at such and such restaurant, which is at the other end of the shopping center I work in. So I happened to be going there also with a couple of my friends. And I see her out and I introduced myself to the person she was with when I went over to say hello. They were kissing, hand on the thigh, and didn't think anything of it. Thought it was just her husband because I knew she was married. I thought they were just having a little date night. She comes in a couple weeks later, another blowout. This time, a different gentleman comes in and hands her car keys. And I looked at her, I was like, oh, who was that? She said, that's my husband. So she was I walked in on a date and it was not her husband. She was on the date list.
You know what you should do? You should tell the husband. That's it. This is exactly why men choose to stay single. It's because of stories like this.
He really loved it so much, he dyed his hair that horrible broccoli green situation.
Marcus Smart's hair wasn't green because he played for the Celtics. His hair was green to honor his late mother, who passed away from a rare form of bone marrow cancer, who had a desire to see his hair green before she passed away. Stay in school and sometimes learn to shut the fuck up, kids. Oh my God.
Yeah, she fucked up and she realized it, and now she's taking accountability.
3 things all men must remember about women.
They don't want to be your mommy. They like dresses with pockets, and the left lip isn't the clitoris.
Yeah, that is not dripping. Well, bro, he was drowning. Oh, God. Hey, we used to miss school and go to sleep. Hey, I remember your dude like this. We had to break that one. Why you not baby? Yeah. It wasn't funny. It was pretty funny. It wasn't funny.
We in the car one day. I'm like driving. I just see a mug from the side of my. I'm like, what's up with you? She's like, cause you keep saying you want to have my baby, but you ain't taking it serious enough. I'm like, you want to be pregnant? We just got married. We only been married 6 months. So I'm like, whoa. So I called my mom. She's like, that's what women want is a baby. So I'm like, let's do it. And then we planned it. And then a month later, we had a baby. I flashed, started taking the business more serious. I'm making about 10K a month ish at the time. I had about 20,000 saved up when I found out she she was pregnant. Once my business grew to 30K a month, I told her this is too much. Like, you only make 1.5K a month. Like, you have to quit that job. Help me out. At first, you were like, are you seriously going to look out for me? I'm like, yes. She put in her 2 weeks, and she started managing my company, and that made it go crazy instantly. She told me she was pregnant literally 2 days before New Year's, December 29th, 2018. August 18th is when my son was born. I had 300K saved up. I went from 20K to 300K.
This is a real woman right here. A traditional feminine woman that lets her man lead. She allowed him to be the man and supported his vision. And now he's the man that he is today.
Hey black men, I hope you're having a great day today. I just want you to know that you matter and nothing can stop you. Just keep grinding and pushing every single day. I love you so much and don't let nobody tell you no different. Love you, black men.
Cheers to you, black man. We all need this kind of support from time to time. Watching a man's Instagram after a breakup with a good woman is always so interesting.
How about we look at a girl's story after they break up? Y'all gotta chill with the motivational quote.
I'm never running again. I'm never running again. I ran through Nat. Oh.
First off, calm down.
I'm never running again. I'm never running again. I ran through Nat.
What the fuck is that?
Oh.
First off, calm down.
Yo,
and next
bro, what
time
is
put
that
some fucking
hair,
clothes
bro?
when you run outside. Don't ever do this shit again.
Bro, telling her to calm down with that hair is hilarious. I think your hair needs to calm down first.
You know what the funniest thing about so many men is nowadays? So many men are no longer scared of being single. They're now scared of being in a soul-sucking, detrimental relationship that's only gonna waste their time, waste their energy, waste their effort, and waste their money. They would rather be single than be in a bad relationship. So it's not that men are complaining because they're single. Men are complaining because they've just seen everything as such a waste of time for them lately.
Yeah, that is absolutely true because the liabilities overweight the benefits 90% of the time.
I know you didn't see it, but I see it. He moved his phone out the way. He's texting other girls. Just break up.
Nah, G, I don't think it was texting other girls. Usually you don't miss, but this was a miss. I think he was locked in on something important.
Oh dear, somebody forgot to turn off the treadmill. That's no good. Oh, great heavens! Well, that was embarrassing. Forgot to take a minute to shut off. Don't use your platform to make fun of people, unless of course it's me doing it, but I can get away with it because I'm handsome. Anyway, I'm gonna try going on the treadmill like this and see what happens.
This man right here is doing the most important job for the gym culture.
But when you do wash your face because it's so... What you smelling at?
You fine as hell. Look
You
at
wanna
this.
get fucked?
Great response. Is it true women get bored when their man loves them too much? I can't say it's completely true, but you gotta have frame in the relationship. If you always do what she says and when she crosses your boundaries you don't say anything, she's absolutely gonna get bored of you and move on to another relationship.
I just saw a post that said girls thinking their psychiatrist cares about them is the same as men thinking the stripper actually loves them. And like, you're kidding, right? Like, you're lying, right?
Listen, at the end of the day, you're a client and you will stay a client to them. They see you as a business transaction. That's it.
My boyfriend loves 3 things: football, fried chicken,
and cock.
Yes, and this is our intern, Macy. Let's go.
Anyways, we've been making signage for more than 50 years. Any size can be customized. With 3 years warranty, C and UL. Turnover time is 20 days.
Bro, just look at Tony in the back. He is smiling because he knows he's changing the world and he's proud to do so.
So you like what you see and you're still not going to say anything?
Yes, I like what I see.
but probably every guy does. I mean, look at you. You're beautiful, banging body, but that doesn't mean you're a good fit for me.
You like what you see, but you're still not gonna give me a chance.
You seem like trouble, a headache. That's something I don't want to deal with. You probably got an OnlyFans. You probably got a crazy ex looking for you. Bad credit, kids, can't cook, can't clean. You look expensive, so I'll probably go broke messing around with you. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it.
So I do have great credit, but I do have 4 baby daddies.
You see? I knew it. I knew you had
Do you
kids.
see? That was a joke. Do you see how quick to judge you are?
You can't be joking like that. That's on you.
So if I changed my whole wardrobe, would you give me a chance?
I mean, nah, I can't do it.
Oh my
I
God.
can't do it, no.
I almost had you.
You almost did.
I
You
almost had
almost
you.
did.
Yeah, bro, just keep avoiding the trouble and the headache. It's not worth it.
Here's a story. You're married, have a kid, a happy home, and then you work on yourself, lose over 100 pounds, and become unrecognizable, both inside and out. You hang out more and ultimately step out on your marriage. There's hurt, pain, and a divorce. You live life with regret, but your story isn't finished.
What I thought at the time was love, I had never felt that before, ever. I have never felt so more desired in my life, ever.
Was sleeping with your husband difficult?
Very.
Why?
Because I only wanted the other guy.
I'm obviously not yours and you're not mine, but I don't
No, he
want
was
you to-
mine. He was mine. I'm sorry, honey. He was mine.
How did your husband find out?
I confessed. I couldn't sleep. My conscience was eating me alive and I was exhausted. I was ready to leave my baby, leave my family. This was nice. I love y'all. I see y'all on the weekend. I wanted to be with him at all costs.
Yeah, fellas, it is said that a man would sacrifice his happiness for his family, but a woman would sacrifice her family for her happiness. Bro, just be happy for the man. One day you might find yours as well.
His shorty just tried to test his pockets. Ain't no way. If you got a girl, you know how much you spend on her. Some of the time she might know, but the majority of the time, if you're like me, you not telling her shit. Cause why does it matter? You might get her gift. Damn, how much you spend on it? Don't even worry about it. Just take it. Look at Buddy's face. Discombobulated. His shorty was like, I don't think you've ever paid for anything expensive. Look at his response. Dear God.
I don't think you've ever paid for anything expensive. Respectfully, not even being like, what did you pay for that's crazy expensive?
PC was like 5K.
You didn't pay for that.
Yes, I did.
I thought you said you didn't pay for it.
No, I paid for my PC. I paid for all my PCs. I bought 4 PCs.
So what PC did you not pay for?
I paid for every PC I've ever had.
You told me no.
Yes.
So what did you? Oh.
I paid $25,000 for a Europe trip. $4K for a necklace. $5K for a bracelet.
Okay.
Well, just say he said nothing.
Complete silence. There's no fucking way. Do not test your man's pocket.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you the truth right now, and it's gonna hurt. She never respected you. So you need to close the bank. Because if she's dumb enough to not realize that a trip to Europe does not cost a lot of money, then that should tell you that she is an ungrateful person and will never be satisfied with you.
Anytime that man is sleeping and I feel his big man get to rising up and poking me and stuff, that means he needs some special attention. Gotta show him some love.
Well, sometimes it means that you just gotta pee. But thank you for the attention. We appreciate you.
Knocked out. Tap. Yeah.
I've had enough.
Men don't have hobbies. They do everything for female attention. Yeah, nice hand-painted Warhammer figurines, you fucking slut.
Jag hade ridit hela dagen och min häst var trött. Mörkret hade fallit på. Skogarna var djupa och himlen gick i rött. Och bergen...
What does a day in a life look like for you?
So I wake up every day at 2:45.
Yeah, me too. Just to take a piss and go back to bed.
In the earlier days of my husband and I dating, there was this one time that we were in the shower together and he thought it would be funny to piss on me, as you do. So he pisses on me and I'm like, that is disgusting. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna go get him back. So I start pissing it on him, but I keep eye contact with him so that he doesn't realize for a little bit. And I'm just thinking in my, I got you now, I'm pissing on you right now. Anyway, I'm like, haha, I'm pissing on you. And he's like, haha, what you don't realize is that I've been cupping your pee this whole time. And then splash the pee in my face. My own pee in my face.
Man, even the phone was like, why the fuck would you record this and post it? Dressing like shit when I go out because I have a wonderful boyfriend and don't want any eyes. Respect. He won.
Alright, I'm ranking how mad I'd be if another guy called my girl these nicknames. Good girl, put that at 1. I'm done. The filter's over. I'm already in prison at this point. Get this shit off my screen.
Is it really true that guys don't get mad because a girl doesn't want him? They get mad because she acts like she did one day, and the next day she treats him like he's nothing.
Yeah, I understand. That definitely would get a man riled up and confused at the same time. But fellas, listen, if she does that, just start acting cold with her.
Blatantly come forward and state that you think you're better than misogynists and men's rights activists.
And that would be correct. That guy's a male feminist. You know, one of those guys that say, all men are terrible, ladies, beware of all men. They're all bad. They're all oppressing women. Apart from himself. He's quite open about it. Everyone else is bad but him. So he's become a male feminist, telling women how bad men are, but not him. It is just basically doing not all men.
With extra steps.
Ooh la la.
Did Daddy put my boys in timeout? Oh, don't nobody put my boys in timeout. Dang, how much time he gave y'all? 5. Lucky, he gave me 10.
See, sometimes you just gotta mind your business.
Это что такое?
Listen, a man who is trying to teach his woman loves his woman. That's their form of love. They are natural teachers. They want to guide, they want to lead, they want to make sure that you are safe and you are mentally prepared for any enemy that is coming at you. Okay? So a lot of women are taking their criticism or taking their direction as a personal attack, when really it's their form of love. Men typically, from my experience, are analyzers. They analyze a person, especially the person they're with. They see your frame of thinking, they see where your weaknesses are, and they want to strengthen you. I'll go even further. When a man cares about a woman, he wants to protect her. And so knowing how vulnerable she is to potential dangers, to the enemy, to predators, to threats out in the world, he is going to analyze her critical thinking and her mind frame. And if he sees flaws in it, he sees that you are naive in certain areas, he is going to want to fix that. He's going to want to teach you. He's going to want to make you stronger, more mentally aware, so that you're not a target for dangerous people and entities in the world. Okay? That's a good man. And that's one of the deepest forms of love.
Facts, and these modern women just need to stop being stubborn and see it from this healthy perspective. Because once a man realizes that he can't tell you or teach you nothing, he checks out.
Sucking dick for $5 has allowed me to raise enough money to feed the homeless.
The biggest sign to me that he's not the one is if he won't hurt another girl's feelings to protect yours.
What the fuck?
I actually think that's a little insecure of you. Because if they're just friends, then it doesn't matter. What, I can't have friends that are girls? I don't know. Seems a bit controlling to me. Gotta love when we can hang out in the women-dominated fields, eh?
Man, this is the most toxic shit that I've ever heard a woman say on social media. Meanwhile, she'll actively keep men in her circle that she knows that they are just trying to smash. Pull your pants up, man.
Milking the cereal. Good job, boy.
I would have gotten the same treatment if I spilled something on the ground. And by that, I mean the second treatment.
Also, it's none of your business, frankly.
I mean, it is.
No, it's not.
I mean,
are you a black woman? We confirm.
Hold on. As black men,
Hold on. So,
There it is.
as black men or as black women prefer to date black men most of the time. So, if you're dating a black man, how come you don't care about his preference?
I have a question. What do black men tend to date most of the time?
Hold on, but I'll answer.
No.
I'll answer your.
Question.
No, I'll answer yours, but answer mine first.
No, I asked
Okay,
you.
I'll answer yours.
Okay.
Repeat your question one more time. Go ahead.
Okay, so most of the time, if you look across the board, black women prefer to date black men, right? So if you want to date black men, how come you don't care about their preferences on how you style yourself?
You know who answers the question with a question? Someone that just want to argue with you and doesn't want to get the point.
Unspoken rule, you should know. If you meet a girl and her phone screen is cracked, run.